Hey guys, welcome back to our new video. And as you can see in the screen, we are now going to create our own simple CAPTCHA system using PHP. And we won't be using any external libraries for this. We'll be doing it by ourselves. Okay, so as you know, you can find all the source code that I'm going to do in this video in the link that I have provided in the video description below. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Let me create a form then. First, we'll create a form with a captcha and then implement it afterwards. So I'll start with HTML. Let me call it simple captcha using PHP. And I will include bootstrap in order to design my form. So after I included the bootstrap, what I can do, I can start my HTML. Let's go with container, which will have a card with it. Card. Let's provide some shadow as well. Let's call it CAPTCHA card so that I can provide some custom CSS to it. So inside card, we will have obviously card body, and it will have a div with class, text center, margin bottom 4. Inside this, let's create an h2 with class, I don't know, let's add it later on, and let's call it security verification. Let's see how it looks. Okay. And after h2, let's add a paragraph with text muted, and it will have a text in it. Let's say, please enter the characters you see below. Okay, not bad. For this one, let's go with margin bottom 2. Okay, so after this, we can now create the form with action. Let's call something like verify.php. Method would be post. And let's create a container for the captcha image. I will call it captcha image with text center shadow sm. I'll create an image tag with src to be something like captcha.php. Let's provide alt equals captcha and class equals image fluid, maybe rounded as well. Let's see. Okay, I won't see any image right now. That's understandable. So what I need to do is I need to create two files here. One is verify.php and the other one is captcha.php. So captcha.php, it will create the captcha image, while verify.php will verify if user entered the correct captcha text or not. Okay, so let's continue with our form for now. And let's create a class with mb4. It will have the input type equals text, class equals form control, name equals captcha, placeholder equals maybe enter captcha code, and finally required. Okay, this should be it. So we are almost done with the HTML section. Now let's add some custom CSS to make it look better. Let's start with the body. background color of F8, F8, F8. Okay, and minimum height would be 100 VH. Display flex, align items center, justify content center. Okay, now let's move on to CAPTCHA card. Max width of 400 px. Let's see. Okay, then margin 0 auto so that it comes in the center of the screen. Okay, perfect. And padding of 2 rem. Okay, not bad. So what we missed here is we need to add a submit button as well. So after this MB4, I'll create a button with type submit to submit the form, and a class would be button primary btn lg width 100, and I can say something like verify. Perfect. So it's getting better now. So I have the CSS per CAPTCHA card. Let's add the CSS per CAPTCHA image as well. Background of F8, F8, F8. Border radius probably 0.5 rem, and margin bottom would be 1.5 rem. Let's see. Okay, not bad. And what next? Let's add one for form control as well. Font size 1.1 rem. Text align center. Letter spacing. Let's go with 0.1 rem. Okay, not bad. So now we can move on to our next step, and that is creating the CAPTCHA, which is CAPTCHA.php. So what we are going to do, let's first generate the random text that I need to include in the image, CAPTCHA image. So I'll call it CAPTCHA text equals substring with string shuffle, and I'll include all letters here, A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, and also the numbers. So let me exclude 0 and 1 so that it does not conflict with O or I or L even. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Okay, so I'll need just the 5 characters. Oh, not here. Actually, it's here. I need just 5 characters. I should now have the CAPTCHA text here with me. Let's see. It's CAPTCHA.php. Oh, I have. See, every time it's random. Perfect. So after I have the CAPTCHA text, let me store it in session. Session CAPTCHA equals CAPTCHA text. In order to use session, I need to start it first. Session start. So I now have the CAPTCHA text in my session. Now I need to create an image. So let's define the width and height of the image. So let's go with 120 by 40. And image equals image create with this width and height. All right. Now let's define some colors. So for the background color, it could be image color allocate. For the image with RGB values, and let's go with 255, 255, 255, which will be white color. And for the text color, it could be same thing. Let's do for text color first, and it will be black. So 0, 0, 0. Similarly, for the noise, we'll also add some noises over there. So noise color would be something in the gray shade. So let's go with 100, 100, and 100. Puppet. We have the three colors ready here. So let's add the noise at first. For I equals 0, I is less than 50, I plus plus. Image set pixel. Image set pixel. But the image and X will be random 0 to width. Similarly, Y would be random from 0 to height. And color would be noise color. So we have added the noises, which we will see later on when we render this image. Now I need to add the text. I mean the exact CAPTCHA text. So for adding text, let's define the font size first. Let's go with 5, which is the maximum value. And for X equals width minus, let's do the calculation here, image font width, fonts with the font size, multiplied by string length of the CAPTCHA text. Perfect. And then by 2. Should be fine. For the Y, it should be height minus image font height with the font size, and it's divided by 2. I think it should be okay. Now image string, image font size. It actually takes 6 parameters. So I have 2. Now it's X and Y. X and Y, the position where we need to put the text and the CAPTCHA text, followed by the text color. Perfect. We have now added the CAPTCHA text to image as well. So let's revise this line. What we did, we calculated the X position and Y position where we need to insert the text in the CAPTCHA image, and then we added that using image string, with first parameter being the image itself, font size, X position, Y position, text, and then text color. Now we just need to render it. So to output the image, let's set the header first. Content type, image, let's go with PNG. Then image PNG, dollar image, and finally destroy that image. Image, destroy image. Okay, let's see if it works or not. Oh, there is some error. Let's see where I made mistake. Image. Oh, this might be the issue. Perfect. Let's see. Every time it gets different CAPTCHA text. Perfect. So we will be able to see it here as well. Great. So we are doing good now. Now only one thing is remaining, and that is to verify if user entered correct text or not. So for this one, what we need to do, we need to start our session, because we need to access the session variable which we set in this line. So I will start the session, and then okay, let's do one thing, because I will need to okay, I don't need design HTML here. So let's start it with this way. If it is a post request, it means if $server request method equals post. If it is a post request, then I can get the user input. User input equals $_post CAPTCHA. Let's trim it. Fine. And let's check it with the session value. So if user input equals session CAPTCHA. If the CAPTCHA is stored in session and the text user submitted with the form are equal, then it means we can say it's CAPTCHA, correct CAPTCHA, or what could we say? CAPTCHA verified successfully, something like this. And if it is not equal, then it's clear that it is a wrong CAPTCHA. So what we can say here, incorrect CAPTCHA. And finally, what we can do is we can provide an option to go back to the form, the link index.php, and we will say here, try again. Well, the logic in verify will depend on what you are going to do. So it's just for demo purpose. That's why I'm doing it this way. Let's see. Let's enter incorrect CAPTCHA. This is incorrect. Let's see. Okay, there is some error. What could be the reason? We have this if statement, this if else. Okay, maybe because of this one. Yeah, this is incorrect. Try again. Let's incorrect once again. This is incorrect. Try again. Now let's do a correct one. TA89F. CAPTCHA verified successfully. Try again. Y2PZF. CAPTCHA verified successfully. What you can do here is style equals color green and style equals color red. Now, if it is success, it will be green, and if it is error, it will be red. Perfect. IQ 3N3NX. See, it's working perfect. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. As I already said, you can find all of this source code in the video description. I have provided a link there, and you can access this code from that link. Okay, this much for today. Please subscribe us for more interesting and useful videos like this. See you guys. Cheers.